strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. Archer rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire...
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lucas Duda.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard. Foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Up with it is Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Mets 1. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Cabrera settles under it near second. 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just found it out.
Down the first baseline. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous. In this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he is out at first as Reyes couldn't quite beat out the bunt that time. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And before the 2. One pitch here, time called at home plate. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Dana Eveland comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
David Wright will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. David Wright will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Mets. Now playing right field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Casale. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Juan Lagares is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Field, number 12.
Sean Gilmartin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Sean Gilmartin.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Way out in front. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder Kevin
standing in Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. Kiermaier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, Xavier Cedeno gets the call from the pen to take. Over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Xavier Cedeno.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Now Cabrera around second. He's going to try for 3. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now you got a tying run at third base with 2 outs. And let's see if someone can come up with another big hit with 2 outs and maybe drive that run in.
Denny Farquhar trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Michael Conforto. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hit hard to short. He's got it. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Fine work. Wilmer Flores will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad Miller, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In the air now, out to right field. Lagares is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy. Last time through was a base hit. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Granderson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays going over. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Rasmus will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Steven Souza. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boys, he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Kurt Casale. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they hit. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 2-1. Here's Juan Lagares. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around, and he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, and there's 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.